What up, it's Dane, and in this video I'm going to be telling you the best exercises to lose fat faster and easier, right? So you want to know the exercises, I'm going to tell you them. So first of all, before we get into the video, I'm going to cover all the detailed information you need to know before I tell you these exercises, right? So in order to lose fat, you need to be in a caloric deficit. If you don't know what this is basically eating fewer calories than your body burns per day, right? So that's a caloric deficit. Basically, say this is your input per day, this is your output has to be lower than your input. Simple as that. You can do this by doing cardio, burning some extra calories off, or just eating less, so basically eating more vegetables, in essence. So yeah, that's basically the baseline of knowledge you need to know. You can't lose fat unless you're in a caloric deficit. You can eat any foods you want to do this, as long as you're in a deficit, right? You don't need to eat, like, there's no such thing as real healthy foods, right, when you're trying to achieve a great body. Of course, on the inside there is, because you can't see in the inside health, there'll be healthy foods. But if you want to get aesthetics, the foods you eat don't really matter. It's just about your caloric balance. So that's what you need to know. And obviously you're here to find out the best exercise to lose fat, right? Because this question I get all the time at my work. Some guys asking me, oh, look at my big belly, what exercise can I do to lose this belly fat, right? And then I'm like, diet. Yeah, that's a good exercise. Basically, if your diet's not on point, you're never gonna see your abdominals, right? And they always say abs are always made in the abs are made in the kitchen. Why couldn't I say that? They always say this, but it is and it isn't, right? So you can do exercises, which I'll tell you in a minute, but they are made in the kitchen, because if you have a lot of belly fat, you're never going to see them in your life. You won't even know you have abs. So you want to know the exercise, right? I'll tell you the exercise. Like I said, if you don't have your diet on point, you can do all the exercises you want to do, 100 sit-ups, 1,000 sit-ups, 100 crunches, whatever exercise, right? You're just never going to see abs. And I just have to, I have to exaggerate this and just illustrate this so much, because so many people, and I understand this, when they don't know much about fitness and diet, they think that you have to do ab exercises and 1,000 setups to see them. And don't worry, I did this myself. I did this a few years ago in my room. I'd put my foot under the bed and started doing 1,000 setups, right? So yeah, I thought I could see my abs, even though my diet, I didn't know what I was doing. So the exercises I'm going to tell you are weighted ab exercises, right? This is real important. Doing 1,000 sit-ups and that is not really going to build muscular hypertrophy in your abdominal area, right? So what we need to do is, so weighted crunches, like for example in the gym you can use that rope, like do weighted crunches, but when you do it, this is really important, minimize the movement from your hip. When you're doing ab exercises especially, it's basically taking, like, let's say the bottom of your neck here, and then just bringing it to your belly button. So it's just a core movement. You're not using your hips. It's just, you're literally just crunching it up, right? You want to minimize the movement from your hip. I can't speak today. What's going on? So yeah, basically, if you want to see your abs faster, do weighted ab exercises. But if you can't, yo, what's going on with my speaker, man? Yeah, do weighted ab exercises, and like I said before, you can do as many as you want, but your diet's got to be on point, in a caloric deficit. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video despite me stuttering and like can't talk today. I don't know why. But anyway, stay positive, I can't speak again. Stay positive, stay smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.